What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be working on some more 240 stuff. As you can see, we sold the old CCWs. So those are gone, and we happen to have some boxes that came in from good old Weld. So you saw the fronts we put on it, so we just got some rears. We get those opened up, and then also see if we can throw on the tires. We'll give it a shot here working on the old 240. So let's get to opening the new wheels. Alrighty, let's see if we can open these bad boys up. Let's see what we got in here. Oh great, open it from the wrong side. Scratch that, let's do that again. Alright, now that I flipped it back over and retaped it, let's try this again. Get this friggin'. Just cut right there. Alrighty, let's take a look at these beauties. Here we got the Beadlock. So I went with the same style that we had on the front, which is the what are these called? They're the S77s, and we did the Beadlock option. So there they are. This thing to freaking look absolutely amazing. The lip on these things is huge. We did I forget the exact specs. I could probably pull it up, but I believe it was 4.8 back spacing. So I'm really hoping that they actually fit, because if they don't, I don't even think you can return them since I custom made them. But we have the wide body, so I needed them to stick out quite a bit. But I think it should work. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this out. We'll quickly bolt it up to the wheel, just see how the fitment is, and see how that looks. Alrighty, got the wheel on, and it looks like, look at this edge, got it just about perfect. So I think when I add the bead on there, it'll be out a little bit, but I think with the bias ply tires, these are actually, I think, 9.5 inch from tread width. So I think it'll fit just perfect. But we're gonna find out here in a minute. But we'll take these off, and next we'll show you how you mount a beadlock onto one of the wheels there. So let's do that. Alright, so first thing, I already did it, but will be your valve stem. So I got a little valve stem puller. Pulled that guy through, just attach it, and it pulls through till it's nice and flush. You have your two little chrome pieces so that it looks nice and pretty. So that's good to go. So the next is we're gonna mount the, what do we get here? We got a 28 11.5 by 17, and this is the Mickey Thompson ET Street R's bias ply tire. The tires that came on the CCWs that came with the car, they were radials, and we're having basically, I can't even speak. Because this is a stick car, I kind of wanted to do a bias ply in the rear so that it can take a little bit of the launch or whatever, so it makes it a little better on the transmission and stuff, so you won't break everything. Yeah, and the CCWs also were a square setup. I think there was like, they weren't 100% square, but they were like 12 wide in the rear, and they were like 11 wide in the front, which was too wide for you know, the application that we're going to be using this for, and that's drag racing. So we're going to do the 10s in the rear with the bias plies, and then I think I showed you last time the skinnies, which will probably have radials in the front, but they'll be a skinny, so we should be all set with that. So next thing is we're going to put some lubricant on the bead here so we can slide it over the lip, and I'm going to use some pure vegetable oil soap. This stuff works well for from what I've read, you don't want to use anything that's water-based, because then you risk the possibility of rusting the inside of the wheel. So we're using pure vegetable oil. So I'm going to get that lubed up, and then we'll slide the tire over the actual lip, and then we'll bolt the beadlock. Alrighty, got the wheel vegetable oiled up. Slide it over the actual rim, and that's it. Simple as that. Set the actual bead onto the beadlock. The edges here. Get up there. Okay. Good there. Getting this to actually see. It's going to be
5 minutes later.
Alright. Now that's all set. We're going to grab our... We got all our different hardware here. Scratch up the wheels, put that on there. And this is the crown for it. Let's go ahead and wrap this guy. This will sit like that, and that'll be our beadlock. Let's get this lined up. We'll probably line it up with, I don't even know if you guys can see. It says weld here, so I'm going to line that up probably. I guess it really doesn't matter, to be honest with you. We'll line that up with the top of the weld racing. Alrighty. So there should be instructions. This has our different, let's see, but this has our different torque spec, and then how you go, clockwise to, your 12, 3, 6, and 9 positions, going around just how you would do a, putting a rim or a wheel onto a car. So we'll once I get the rest of the bolts in, it's basically these two pennies. So I'll do this one, and then we'll slide them. This one, slide them, this one. That way I keep track of which one I'm tightening. Make sure you get some anti-seize on each one of them before you go ahead and do it. Alright, get our pennies back out. So you do a crisscross pattern starting at 50 inch-pounds, which is about 4 foot-pounds. Then you jump it up to, you double that, make it 8 foot-pounds, then 150 inch-pounds, and that's about 12 and a half and that's all doing the crisscross method. Once you do that pass 3 times, then you'll switch and do in a circular motion, either clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever way you want to do it, starting at 175 inch-pounds, and then the second pass at, 221, which is about 18 and a half foot-pounds. So I'll get everything set and we'll time-lapse going around. Okay, so just to reiterate on this, this is a non-directional tire, so it doesn't matter which way I put it on there. You can see tread, it's not asymmetrical, so either way you flip it, you can put it on. Next, I'll have to attach some air to it and try and get this inner bead to set. So that'll be next, and then I get to do it for the other one. It's gonna be so much fun. So yeah, let's get the bead set on the other side and figure out how the heck I'm gonna do this. I don't know how well this is gonna work with just me, but we're gonna try it. See what happens. I don't have a locking piece that'll lock on. Almost set in certain places. Let's keep going. Alrighty. Got it to set, so I'm gonna go ahead and do another one, and then we'll get them on the car and we'll see how they look. Alright guys, so I got the other one mounted up. This was a pain to do. I could not get this bead to sit around the lip. It was took me probably an hour to do that. I don't know why. But since I was by myself, it was a pain. But we got it on, got air in it, we're good to go. So now I got the other one mounted up, and I would say it's definitely serious, very aggressive fitment. It looks like it'll be maybe a little bit more camber, and it'll fit just right. But now we got all the meat on there, so should be hooking and booking now. And there's the front one on there for comparison on it, but I love it. I'm so happy with the fitment. It was pretty scary ordering my own custom-made wheels to fit. I was worried that my measurements weren't going to be right, so at least that worked. As far as the rest of the car, I got the intercooler bolted on. There's one of the turbos. I got to cut a hole here so that we can run the pipe the cold side around, and then we still got to get the other manifold made. So hopefully that'll happen soon, and then we'll get the rest of this buttoned up. And I think tomorrow I'm probably going to take the drive shaft down to Carolina Drive Shaft, get them to cut the back end of it off that used to fit the old 240 diff, and then we'll get them to weld on the new flange to the new Q45 diff. That way, instead of drilling holes in it, we'll just go ahead and get them to weld on a completely new rear piece to the drive shaft. So anyway, that's gonna work. That's all I got for you today, but that's how she sits. Well, appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you guys think about the new wheels, the new setup on it, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.